Hey everybody. Um this video will start very soon, but first a thank you for taking part. I loved all the effort people were putting in, even people who didn't think they would get any marks at all. Some of them even got into the second place and third place and of course first. So, thanks so much for taking part and I hope you enjoy. Now, I did make a promise to check out everybody who commented any video on there. I did promise and I did mark everyone who commented on that auditions video who had a video. So, everything has been marked. It's took me around 6 days now to do it all, and it was a lot, so please respect that. And don't be mean if I didn't see yours, because it's either you didn't comment or it wasn't public, and I can't help anything like that, because one, I wouldn't know, and two, I couldn't possibly see. So, thanks guys. Now, all of the videos were marked very fairly, and honestly, and all the way through as well. I watched every last bit just to make sure it was fair. Only a couple of my friends did videos, so you can be sure that it did not make a difference if you were my friend, so please don't argue or fight. Same thing. Thank you. Now, the first, second, and third were based on their marks out of 34, and obviously, if you got 34 or really close to 34, you're gonna get a place in first, second, or third. But there are some special mentions. Now, what I mean by this, these are the people who would have got around 4th, 5th, or maybe 6th or 7th, but they did not get high enough to place in that. But they should be mentioned in this video because they did try very hard and I like their story, and they shouldn't just be like, forgotten. They need to have some sort of mention in this. So please don't fight over that or if you weren't included in these special mentions, okay? So here you go, without further ado, the video.
Oh, it's true, yeah. My every road leads to you. Gotta find another fight. I gotta run another night.
I think the main reason I liked this one was because of the effort that went into it and just the sheer amount of work that she put into it, with the effort, what she had, all the friends that were involved, and just the story plot of this wild horse going through all this pain and coming through it, just working hard at it, to make the message come across that this horse kept going and kept going through all the struggles until it found its way home. The way Katerina developed this was absolutely incredible. What she did was she tricked me into thinking they're going to be together forever. It's going to be a happy ending. The characters were shown to grow up together, to be best friends, inseparable. And then the way she ended it and twisted it and developed it was unlike a typical ending. And it was so fantastic how she did it. So very well done. What caught my eye with this one is how, well, firstly, the music and the sound effects were amazing, but the way that Silver Kisses developed the characters, especially the horses, was amazing. The story was great, and it was told pretty much from the horses. The storyline and the morals were absolutely great, and the way they were portrayed was amazing too. So very well. God, this one, Zelda was absolutely amazing at sticking to her storyline, her morals, and editing this the best she possibly could, even drawing some of them on, and it was beautiful, the way she stuck to it and developed the horse, and the relationship, it was just absolutely amazing. Well done.
My name is Daya. This is my herd, my family, and my home. I was scared. I didn't know what was going on. I was really scared. It's starting to get dark. I'd better wait.
What I liked about Kara's was how she really tried with the voice acting. It was amazing. The story was great. It was about this wild horse and her family got lost and she never gave up hope. And it was really showed when she found a human and they made a bond together because she felt hopeless, and it was really shown how they made friends, and it was just absolutely amazing.
Broken Hearts.
1 month ago, my sister, Kate Dragonheart, ran away from home. We don't know where she went.
Off Rosemary went to find an odd old couple up in the hills for some personal information to find Kate.
I think the main thing I liked about this one was the way she used teamwork and the way that she portrayed all the characters, the way that she was voice acting. It was all perfect, and then it was a unique story that nobody else had used, finding a family member instead of like a bond, and it was so good. The main thing I liked about Gigi's work was how she made this horse and this rider never forget each other through the war, through being taken, and how this horse has promised to come back to her, and in the end it was the horse who took responsibility and came back and shown that all friends, no matter how far away, they will always come back, and it was a lovely meaning and I really liked it. This one was by Elizabeth Riverland, and she did so good at making this just so like Pepper's journey. It was incredible how she made this horse like lose her friend, blame herself, then realise her friend wanted her to continue, and so she did, and she came over it, and it was just really good. This one played with my emotions so much. It was just like the one before. I thought it was gonna be a happy ending. It was amazing, gonna be great fun, gonna be a lovely video. No, the horse was gone, just like the title of the story, gone. And it played with my emotions so much because I was like, no, 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 that's not right. They can't die. And in fact, it was a true story as well. Just added to it. Well done. Oh my god, this one was so emotional because it was based off another story, true, but the way it was made through Star Stable and the way that these two had a relationship, it was taken away from them, and although there seemed like no hope, the mare actually fell in love, but then again she couldn't remember a time where she didn't love the other horse, and they had one last time together before something really bad separated them finally, and he had to live with that, and it just, ugh, emotional. The reason Lucy Winterwood got second place was because of how she had a story that wasn't exactly similar to anyone else's. It was a lovely moral, but it was really, really sad and emotional as well at how she lost a horse, and she followed peer pressure, but then she realised it wasn't entirely her friend's fault, and she moved on, and it was shown in this lovely, lovely movie. You should really check it out. Well done. The reason this one deserved first place was because if you've ever heard of the story of Hachiko from Japan, this horse waited for its owner every single day, and then one day when she didn't return, that horse stayed there and repaid the debt it owed to her because of how much it loved her and how much she loved him and saved him from a terrible life. And then she didn't come back, and he decided that he would wait there and be forever faithful to her, which is of course the name of the film. and you should so see this and subscribe to her. And everyone else here, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for participating. Amazing. Well done, everyone.